For a movement which lost the vote on becoming independent, the Scottish nationalists are amazingly confident. These volunteers are in Perth, where their party is holding its annual conference. And no, they do not think talk of independence has gone away for a generation.
58% of people are in favour of another referendum within 5 years, and 66%, a massive 2/3 of people, are in favour of another referendum within 10 years. So any talk of the September's referendum being the settled will of the people of Scotland is clearly nonsense.
Perth voted no to independence by some distance, yet now many of the 55%, the so-called silent majority, people like Fiona, admit they might have got it wrong.
The 55%, I think there's a proportion of them that are now sort of questioned immediately after the referendum whether they'd made the right decision. I probably was one of them, watching what happened in the immediate aftermath.
81% of the rest of the UK would really love Scotland to stay in the United Kingdom.
In the days before the referendum, the No to Independence campaign was offering solemn vows to give Scotland more powers.
English votes for English laws.
Yet within hours of the Scottish vote result, the Prime Minister was talking about more powers for England. The word you hear all the time here is betrayal. The 2 months since the votes have seen politics in London descend into a sort of chaos with all kinds of bickering, particularly over the European Union, but almost no sense that politicians there want to attend to Scotland's future in the way they promised to before the vote. The net result of that is opinion polls suggesting that if there was another referendum now, then Scotland would vote for independence. The growing English nationalism frightens people like this furniture importer. If the UK voted to leave the European Union, as looks increasingly likely, he'd want another chance to leave the UK. What's your bet for when there might be another referendum here?
If I had to put my money on it, I would say 2018.
The year after the referendum on whether the UK stays in Europe?
Yes.
In September, the English media pleaded with the Scots not to leave. By November, Scotland isn't even a story. More and more Scots, it seems, are intent on getting their revenge. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera, Perth.